and gentlemen, let us embark on a journey through the labyrinthine corridors of the human psyche, guided by the dim light of introspection and the subtle whispers of the unconscious. Our topic today is one that dwells in the liminal spaces between the seen and the unseen, a paradox of human nature that beckons us to question the very fabric of our interpersonal relationships. Why empaths are loved in public but hated in secret. To understand this dichotomy, we must first delve into the depths of what it means to be an empath, a term that resonates with the vibrational energies of the collective unconscious. Empaths are those rare individuals who possess the extraordinary ability to intuit and absorb the emotions of others. They act as conduits between the inner and outer worlds, their sensitivities attuned to the frequencies of the emotional landscapes that surround them. Publicly, they are often cherished for their compassion and understanding, like lighthouses guiding ships through tumultuous seas. Yet, privately, they may be met with disdain and resentment, much like the shadow that follows the sunlit path. We must consider the archetype of the healer, deeply embedded in the human psyche, as a framework for understanding the empath. The healer, revered across cultures and mythologies, embodies the capacity to mend and restore. In public, the empath is celebrated as a modern manifestation of this archetype, a beacon of hope and solace. However, in the shadows of the unconscious, where the ego grapples with its own inadequacies, the empath may evoke feelings of envy and discomfort. This duality is not merely a reflection of the empath's nature, but a mirror of our collective shadow, the persona, that mask we wear to navigate the social world, plays a crucial role in this dynamic. It is a construct of the conscious mind, designed to project an image that aligns with societal expectations. Empaths, by their very nature, often possess a persona that exudes warmth and empathy, yet beneath this veneer lies the complex machinery of the psyche, where the anima and animus dance in eternal tension. The public admiration of empaths is, in part, a projection of our yearning for connection and understanding, a longing for the anima's nurturing embrace. Yet, when confronted with the empath's ability to perceive that which lies hidden, the ego recoils, fearing exposure and vulnerability. Let us not forget the shadow, that repressed part of ourselves filled with darkness and denied desires. The shadow is often projected onto others, and empaths, with their uncanny ability to reflect the emotional world, become ideal repositories for these projections. In secret, the empaths may be resented because they unwittingly illuminate the shadow, forcing others to confront aspects of themselves they would rather keep hidden. This is the paradox of the empath. To be loved for their light and reviled for their ability to reveal the darkness. Dreams offer a rich tapestry for exploring these inner conflicts, serving as a bridge between the conscious and unconscious realms. In dreams, the empath may appear as a symbolic figure, a guide or a challenger, bringing forth messages from the depths of the psyche, Such dreams might evoke a sense of awe or dread, depending on one's relationship with the unconscious. The empath's presence in these nocturnal narratives serves as a reminder of the delicate balance between our inner and outer worlds, the ongoing dialogue between our conscious intentions and the whispers of the soul, the individuation process, that lifelong journey towards self-realization, is central to understanding the empath's role in our lives. Through individuation, we strive to integrate the disparate elements of our psyche, including the shadow, anima, and animus, empaths, with their heightened sensitivity, often serve as catalysts for this process, urging us to confront and embrace our authentic selves. Yet, this journey is fraught with resistance, as the ego clings to its illusions of control and separateness. In this context, the empath becomes both a guide and a provocateur, evoking admiration and animosity in equal measure. In the realm of relationships, the empath's presence can be both a balm and a burden. The ability to perceive emotions with clarity can foster deep connections, yet it can also lead to misunderstandings and misalignments. The empath's tendency to prioritize others' needs may be seen as a gift, yet it can also be perceived as a threat to those who fear vulnerability. This duality reflects the ongoing tension between the desire for intimacy and the fear of exposure, a tension that lies at the heart of the human experience. In conclusion, the empath embodies a profound mystery, a living paradox that challenges us to explore the depths of our own nature. Their public adoration and private disdain are not simply reflections of their character, but are emblematic of our collective struggle to integrate the light and shadow within. As we continue to unravel the enigma of the empath, we must turn inward, ever mindful of our own projections and the hidden truths they reveal. In doing so, we open ourselves to the possibility of transformation, guided by the light of empathy and the wisdom of the unconscious. As we delve further into the enigmatic nature of the empath, we must consider the symbolic language of the unconscious, which speaks to us through archetypes and myths. The empath can be likened to the archetype of the wounded healer, a figure who possesses the ability to heal others because they themselves have experienced suffering. This duality of strength and vulnerability is central to the empath's experience, and it mirrors the alchemical process of transformation, where base metals are transmuted into gold. Through the interplay of opposing forces, the empath's journey is one of constant navigation between the worlds of self and other, a balancing act that requires both courage and discernment. In public life, the empath is often perceived as a harmonious presence, someone who listens deeply and offers solace. Yet, this very ability to attune to the emotions of others can lead to an internal dissonance, a cacophony of unprocessed feelings that the empath must learn to reconcile. This reconciliation is not merely a psychological task, but a spiritual endeavor, one that invites the empath to engage with the numinous aspects of existence. The concept of the self as the totality of the psyche encompasses both the conscious and unconscious realms. For the empath, the journey towards wholeness involves embracing their intuitive gifts while also setting boundaries that protect their own psychic integrity. It is a dance of individuation, where the empath learns to honor their inner voice, even amidst the clamor of external demands. The empath's sensitivity can be seen as a form of psychic permeability, a porousness to the energies and emotions of the environment. This permeability, while a source of connection, also poses challenges, as it requires the empath to develop a strong sense of self amidst the shifting tides of external influence. Here, the role of dreams becomes paramount, as they offer a sanctuary where the empath can explore the symbolic landscapes of their inner world. Dreams provide insights into the unconscious motivations and fears that may be influencing their interactions with others, serving as a guide for navigating the complexities of human relationships. The empath's ability to perceive the unspoken truths of others often places them in positions of confidant and counselor. Yet, this role can become burdensome if the empath does not cultivate the art of discernment. The ability to distinguish between what is theirs to carry and what belongs to others, this discernment is crucial for maintaining a healthy psychic equilibrium, allowing the empath to offer their gifts without becoming overwhelmed by the emotional weight of the world. In examining why empaths might be secretly resented, we must consider the phenomenon of projection, a defense mechanism where individuals attribute their own unconscious feelings onto others. The empath, with their reflective nature, becomes an ideal canvas for these projections. They may unknowingly evoke feelings of inadequacy or jealousy in others, as their presence challenges the ego's carefully constructed facade. This dynamic is particularly pronounced in environments where vulnerability is perceived as weakness and where emotional intelligence is undervalued. Empaths often find themselves in a paradoxical position, where their gifts are sought after, yet misunderstood. This can lead to a sense of isolation. As they navigate the delicate balance between giving and receiving, the empath's path is one of integration, where they must learn to embrace their own needs and desires, alongside their calling to support others. This integration requires a deep engagement with the self, a willingness to confront the shadow and to embrace the light that resides within. In exploring the empath's place within the broader tapestry of human experience, we must also consider the societal structures that influence how empathy is perceived and valued. In a world that often prioritizes individualism and competition, the empath's collaborative and compassionate nature may be undervalued, leading to a sense of alienation. Yet, it is precisely this capacity for empathy that holds the potential for healing and transformation on a collective scale. The empath's journey is a microcosm of the larger human quest for meaning and connection. Their experiences reflect the universal struggle to reconcile the dualities of light and shadow, self and other, vulnerability and strength. As we seek to understand the empath, we are invited to turn inward, to examine our own relationship with empathy, and to consider how we might cultivate a more compassionate and inclusive world. In the end, the empath serves as a reminder of the interconnectedness of all beings, a testament to the power of the human spirit to transcend the limitations of the ego and to embrace the deeper truths of the soul. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are called to honor the sacredness of our shared humanity, to recognize the divine spark that resides within each of us, and to embrace the journey of self-discovery with courage and grace. Let us now traverse deeper into the psyche, where the empath's essence intertwines with the collective unconscious, a vast reservoir of ancestral wisdom and primordial images. Within this shared domain, the empath emerges as a weaver of connections, threading the tapestry of human experience with strands of intuition and insight. This role, while profound, carries with it an inherent tension. As the empath navigates the dichotomy between individuality and universality, the empath's attunement to the emotional currents of others can be likened to the ancient art of alchemy, where transformation is achieved through the harmonization of opposites. The alchemist sought to transmute base substances into gold, a metaphor for the soul's journey towards enlightenment. For the empath, this alchemical process involves the integration of personal experiences with the collective energies they encounter, a delicate equilibrium that requires both openness and resilience. In public, the empath is often celebrated as a harbinger of empathy and understanding, their presence a balm to the weary soul. Yet, this very visibility can trigger latent insecurities within those who remain unacquainted with their own inner landscapes. The empath's ability to perceive with clarity what others may obscure from themselves can lead to feelings of exposure and discomfort. It is here that the shadow, that repository of repressed desires and unacknowledged fears, comes into play, casting its long silhouette over the empath's interactions. The empath's journey is intrinsically tied to the exploration of these shadowed realms, a quest that requires courage and self-awareness. As they delve into the depths of their own psyche, they encounter the archetypes that govern human behavior. The wise old man, the hero, the trickster, all of whom offer guidance and challenge in equal measure. These archetypal figures serve as mirrors, reflecting back the empath's inner truth and urging them to embrace their multifaceted nature. In the intimate spaces of the psyche, dreams function as an oracle, revealing the hidden narratives that shape our conscious lives. For the empath, dreams are a sanctuary where they can process the emotional imprints they absorb from the world. These nocturnal visions often contain symbols and motifs that speak to the empath's unique role as a bridge between realms, offering insights into the complexities of their emotional and spiritual journey. The empath's path is one of perpetual growth and transformation, a lifelong voyage toward self-discovery and integration. As they cultivate their gifts, they must also learn the art of self-preservation, setting boundaries that protect their energetic well-being. This balance is essential, for without it, the empath risks becoming overwhelmed by the very energies they seek to harmonize in exploring the empath's place within society. We must consider the cultural narratives that shape our understanding of empathy and vulnerability. In a world often driven by competition and achievement, the empath's qualities may be undervalued or misunderstood. Yet, it is precisely these qualities that hold the potential for profound change, offering a counterbalance to the prevailing ethos of disconnection and division. The empath, in their capacity to feel deeply and connect authentically embodies the potential for healing not only within individuals but within communities and societies at large. Their presence invites us to consider the power of empathy as a force for transformation, urging us to cultivate a deeper awareness of our interconnectedness and to embrace the shared humanity that unites us all. As we reflect on the empath's journey, we are reminded of the importance of fostering environments that honor and nurture their gifts. This requires a collective commitment to valuing emotional intelligence and creating spaces where empathy is celebrated rather than suppressed. It calls for a reimagining of our societal narratives, one that recognizes the empath's contributions as vital to the fabric of our shared existence. In conclusion, the empath serves as a beacon of possibility, illuminating the path toward a more compassionate and integrated world. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of empathy. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are invited to embrace our own potential for growth and connection, to honor the sacredness of our inner and outer worlds, and to journey forward with an open heart and a curious mind as we continue our exploration of the empath's existence within the vast and intricate tapestry of the human psyche. We delve into the profound implications of their unique position as both observers and participants in the intricate dance of emotions. The empath, with their heightened sensitivity, stands at the threshold of the conscious and unconscious, a sentinel of unseen truths and unspoken narratives. This liminality is both a gift and a challenge, as it requires the empath to navigate the delicate interplay between self and other with grace and discernment. In public settings, the empath's ability to connect with others on a deep emotional level often positions them as natural leaders and healers. Their presence exudes an aura of calm and understanding, creating spaces where others feel seen and heard. Yet, beneath this serene exterior lies a dynamic inner world, where the empath continuously processes the myriad energies they encounter. This inner alchemy is a testament to their resilience, a quiet strength that often goes unnoticed by those who benefit from their compassion. The empath's journey is one of perpetual evolution, as they strive to harmonize their inner and outer worlds. This process of integration is akin to the hero's journey, a mythic quest that calls them to confront their fears and embrace their potential. Along the way, they encounter trials and tribulations that test their resolve, each challenge an opportunity for growth and transformation. Through these experiences, the empath learns to trust their intuition, to listen to the wisdom of their inner voice, and to honor the sacredness of their path in the solitude of their inner sanctum. The empath engages in a dialogue with the unconscious, a conversation rich with symbolism and metaphor. Here, they encounter the anima and animus, those inner counterparts that embody the complementary aspects of their being. This encounter is a dance of opposites, a reconciliation of dualities that leads to a deeper understanding of the self. The empath's willingness to engage with these inner figures is a testament to their courage, a willingness to embrace the unknown and to trust in the transformative power of the psyche. The empath's ability to perceive the emotions of others can be both a blessing and a burden. It allows them to forge deep connections and to offer support to those in need, yet it can also leave them vulnerable to emotional overload. This sensitivity requires the empath to cultivate practices of self-care and protection, to establish boundaries that safeguard their well-being. Such practices are essential for maintaining balance and ensuring that the empath can continue to offer their gifts to the world without becoming depleted. In examining the empath's role within the collective, we must consider the broader societal context in which they operate. The empath's capacity for empathy and compassion challenges the prevailing narratives of individualism and competition, offering an alternative vision of interconnectedness and mutual support. This vision is one of unity, a recognition of the shared humanity that binds us together, and the potential for collective healing that lies within our grasp. As we reflect on the empath's place within this collective vision, we are reminded of the importance of creating environments that honor and nurture their gifts. This requires a shift in our cultural values, a movement towards recognizing the importance of emotional intelligence and the power of empathy as tools for transformation. It calls for a reimagining of our societal narratives, one that celebrates the empath's contributions as essential to the fabric of our shared existence. In conclusion, the empath serves as a beacon of possibility, illuminating the path towards a more compassionate and integrated world. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of empathy. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are invited to embrace our own potential for growth and connection, to honor the sacredness of our inner and outer worlds, and to journey forward with an open heart and a curious mind. As we venture further into the empath's profound odyssey, we uncover the subtle nuances that define their existence within the collective human experience. The empath, by virtue of their heightened sensitivity, acts as a barometer for the emotional climate of their surroundings. This sensitivity, while often perceived as a vulnerability, is a powerful tool for navigating the complexities of human interaction. It is a gift that allows the empath to perceive the undercurrents of emotion that often go unnoticed, providing insights that can lead to profound understanding and healing. However, the empath's ability to feel deeply also means that they are acutely aware of the pain and suffering that exists in the world. This awareness can be overwhelming, a burden that weighs heavily on their heart. It requires the empath to develop a strong sense of self, a core of inner strength that enables them to withstand the emotional storms they encounter. This inner fortitude is not easily attained. It is forged through experience, a testament to the empath's resilience and determination. In their interactions with others, empaths often find themselves in the role of counselor or confidant, individuals to whom others turn in times of need. This role is a reflection of the empath's inherent ability to provide comfort and support, to hold space for others in a way that is both nurturing and empowering. Yet, it is a role that must be navigated with care, as the empath must also attend to their own needs and boundaries to avoid becoming overwhelmed by the emotional demands placed upon them. The empath's journey towards self-awareness and self-acceptance is one of integration, where they learn to balance their innate sensitivity with the practicalities of everyday life. This balance is achieved through the cultivation of self-care practices, such as mindfulness and meditation, which allow the empath to ground themselves and to maintain their sense of equilibrium. These practices serve as anchors, providing stability amidst the swirling tides of emotion that the empath encounters in the realm of dreams. The empath finds a sanctuary where they can explore the rich symbolism of their inner world. Dreams offer a window into the unconscious, revealing the hidden narratives and archetypal patterns that shape the empath's experience. Through the exploration of these nocturnal visions, the empath gains insights into their own psyche, uncovering the deeper truths that lie beneath the surface of their conscious awareness. This exploration is a journey of discovery, a quest for self-knowledge that leads to greater understanding and integration. The empath's place within the collective is one of both challenge and opportunity in a world that often values logic and reason over intuition and emotion. The empath's gifts may be undervalued or misunderstood, yet it is precisely these gifts that hold the potential for profound transformation, offering a vision of a world where empathy and compassion are valued as essential components of human interaction. This vision is one of unity and interconnectedness, a recognition of the shared humanity that binds us all. As we consider the empath's role within this broader context, we must also reflect on the societal structures that shape our understanding of empathy and vulnerability. The empath challenges us to reconsider our cultural narratives, to embrace a more holistic view of the human experience that values emotional intelligence as highly as intellectual achievement. This shift in perspective is essential for creating environments that support and nurture the empath's gifts, allowing them to flourish and to contribute to the collective well-being. In embracing the empath's journey, we are invited to explore our own relationship with empathy and to consider how we might cultivate a more compassionate and inclusive world. This exploration calls us to look inward, to examine our own beliefs and assumptions, and to recognize the potential for growth and transformation that lies within each of us. It is an invitation to embrace the journey of self-discovery, to honor the sacredness of our inner and outer worlds, and to walk the path of empathy with courage and grace. In conclusion, the empath stands as a beacon of hope and possibility, a testament to the power of the human spirit, to transcend the limitations of the ego and to embrace the deeper truths of the soul. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are reminded of the interconnectedness of all beings and the potential for healing and transformation that lies within our grasp. Let us honor the empath's journey and strive to create a world where empathy and compassion are celebrated as essential to the fabric of our shared existence. As we further immerse ourselves in the empath's intricate world, we begin to comprehend the profound duality that defines their existence. This duality is not only an internal phenomenon, but also an external one, where the empaths must continuously balance their inner experiences with the expectations and realities of the outer world. It is within this delicate balance that the empath's true power resides, a power that lies in their ability to transform the ordinary into the extraordinary through their deep understanding and compassionate presence. The empath's sensitivity acts as a lens through which they view the world, a lens that magnifies the subtleties of human emotion and interaction. This heightened perception allows them to see beyond the superficial, to perceive the underlying currents that shape our thoughts, actions, and relationships. This ability to see the unseen can be both enlightening and burdensome, as it often reveals truths that others may wish to remain hidden. Yet, it is precisely this insight that enables the empath to act as a catalyst for change, encouraging others to confront their own shadows and embrace their authenticity. In public, the empath is often celebrated for their ability to connect, to inspire, and to heal. They are seen as pillars of support, individuals who embody the qualities of empathy and understanding that are so often lacking in our fast-paced, disconnected world. However, this public adoration can sometimes mask the challenges that empaths face in maintaining their own sense of identity and integrity. In their quest to support others, they may lose sight of their own needs, becoming enmeshed in the emotions and experiences of those around them. This enmeshment is a reflection of the empath's innate desire to unite with the collective, to transcend the boundaries of individualism and to experience the interconnectedness of all things. It is a desire that is deeply rooted in the human psyche, a longing for unity that is expressed through the archetypes of the lover and the mystic. The lover seeks connection through intimacy and relationship, while the mystic strives for transcendence and spiritual union. Together, these archetypes illuminate the empath's path, guiding them towards a deeper understanding of themselves and their place within the cosmos. The empath's journey is not one of isolation, but of integration, a process that involves embracing both the light and shadow aspects of their being. This integration requires the empath to confront their own fears and insecurities, to acknowledge the parts of themselves that they may have disowned or denied. It is a process of healing and wholeness, a journey towards self-acceptance and self-love. Through this journey, the empath learns to honor their own needs and boundaries, to recognize that caring for themselves is an essential part of being able to care for others. In the realm of dreams, the empath finds a rich tapestry of symbols and images that reflect their inner world. Dreams offer a space of exploration and discovery, where the empath can engage with the archetypal figures that inhabit their psyche. These figures, whether they appear as guides, challengers, or companions, offer insights into the empath's personal and collective journey. Through the exploration of these dreamscapes, the empath gains a deeper understanding of the forces that shape their experience, and they are able to access the wisdom that lies within their unconscious. The empath's role within the collective is one of profound significance, as they serve as a bridge between the individual and the universal. Their capacity for empathy and compassion challenges the prevailing narratives of separation and division, offering a vision of a world where interconnectedness and mutual support are valued and celebrated. This vision invites us to reconsider our cultural assumptions, to embrace a more holistic perspective that honors the diverse expressions of human experience. As we reflect on the empath's journey, we are reminded of the importance of creating spaces that support and nurture their gifts. This requires a commitment to fostering environments that value emotional intelligence and that recognize the power of empathy as a force for transformation. It calls for a reimagining of our societal narratives, one that celebrates the empath's contributions as essential to the fabric of our shared existence. In conclusion, the empath embodies the potential for healing and transformation, a beacon of hope in a world that often feels fragmented and disconnected. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for growth and change that lies within each of us. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are invited to embrace our own potential for connection and compassion, to honor the sacredness of our inner and outer worlds, and to walk the path of empathy with courage and grace. Let us celebrate the empath's journey and strive to create a world where their gifts are recognized and valued as vital to the harmony and well-being of all. As we proceed deeper into the empath's journey, we are drawn to consider the profound implications of their existence within the greater framework of human consciousness. The empath, by their very nature, stands as a testament to the power of vulnerability and the strength that emerges from embracing one's own sensitivities. This paradox of strength in vulnerability is a recurring theme in the empath's life, a reminder that true power often lies in the ability to remain open and receptive to the world around us. The empath's attunement to the emotional landscapes of others offers them a unique perspective on the human condition. Their capacity for deep listening and understanding allows them to perceive the subtle nuances of emotion that often elude others. This perceptiveness can be likened to the archetype of the seer, a figure who possesses the ability to see beyond the veil of illusion and to discern the underlying truths that shape our reality. The seer's gift is one of insight and clarity, a vision that pierces through the fog of confusion to reveal the essence of things. Yet, the empath's journey is not without its challenges. The very sensitivity that enables them to connect so deeply with others can also leave them vulnerable to emotional overwhelm. It is a delicate balance, one that requires the empath to cultivate a strong sense of self-awareness and self-care. This balance is achieved through practices that ground and center the empath, allowing them to maintain their equilibrium amidst the shifting tides of emotion that surround them. The empath's ability to navigate these emotional currents is a reflection of their inner strength, a strength that is rooted in their connection to the deeper aspects of their psyche. This connection is facilitated through the exploration of the unconscious, a realm rich with symbolism and archetypal imagery. In this inner landscape, the empath encounters the archetypes that guide them on their journey. Figures such as the wise old woman, the warrior, and the trickster. Each of these archetypes offers wisdom and challenge, inviting the empath to engage with the complexities of their own nature and to embrace the fullness of their being. In the realm of relationships, the empath's presence can be both transformative and challenging. Their ability to perceive the unspoken emotions and hidden desires of others can lead to profound connections. Yet, it can also evoke discomfort and resistance in those who are not ready to confront their own shadows. This dynamic is a reflection of the empath's role as a mirror, a reflection of the inner truth that others may seek to avoid. The empath's presence serves as a catalyst for growth, urging those around them to explore their own depths and to embrace the journey of self-discovery. The empath's journey is one of integration, a process that involves reconciling the disparate aspects of their being and aligning their inner and outer worlds. This integration is not a destination, but an ongoing process, a continual exploration of the self that invites the empath to embrace their own complexity and to celebrate the diversity of their experience. Through this process, the empath learns to honor their own needs and desires, to recognize that their sensitivity is not a weakness, but a source of strength and resilience. As we consider the empath's place within the collective, we are reminded of the power of empathy as a force for transformation. The empath challenges us to reconsider our cultural narratives, to embrace a more inclusive and compassionate perspective that values the interconnectedness of all beings. This perspective invites us to recognize the potential for healing and growth that lies within each of us, to honor the diversity of human experience, and to celebrate the unique gifts that each individual brings to the world. In conclusion, the empath embodies the potential for profound transformation, a beacon of hope and possibility in a world that often feels fragmented and disconnected. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for growth and change that lies within each of us. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are invited to embrace our own potential for connection and compassion, to honor the sacredness of our inner and outer worlds, and to walk the path of empathy with courage and grace. Let us celebrate the empath's journey and strive to create a world where their gifts are recognized and valued as vital to the harmony and well-being of all. As we delve further into the rich tapestry of the empath's existence, we encounter the profound complexity of their inner world, a realm where the boundaries between self and other blur into a seamless continuum of emotional and spiritual experience. The empath's journey is one of profound exploration and discovery, a quest to understand and integrate the myriad aspects of their being within the broader context of the collective unconscious. The empath, with their heightened sensitivity, acts as a conduit for the emotional energies that flow through the collective psyche. This role is both a blessing and a challenge, for it requires the empath to navigate the often turbulent waters of human emotion with grace and discernment. In doing so, they become adept at reading the subtle cues and signals that others may overlook, deciphering the hidden language of the heart. In this journey, the empath is guided by the archetypes that inhabit the depths of the unconscious. These archetypal figures, such as the healer, the magician, and the sage, offer wisdom and insight, illuminating the path with their timeless truths. The healer embodies the empath's capacity for compassion and empathy. The magician represents their ability to transform and transcend, and the sage offers the wisdom of experience and understanding. Together, these archetypes provide a framework for the empath's journey, guiding them towards greater self-awareness and integration. The empath's path is one of continuous growth and transformation, a process that involves embracing both the light and shadow aspects of their being, This integration requires the empath to confront their own fears and insecurities, to explore the parts of themselves that they may have disowned or denied. It is a journey of healing and wholeness, where the empath learns to embrace their own complexity and to celebrate the diversity of their experience. In the realm of dreams, the empath finds a rich tapestry of symbols and images that reflect their inner world. Dreams offer a space of exploration and discovery, where the empath can engage with the archetypal figures that inhabit their psyche. These figures, whether they appear as guides, challengers, or companions, offer insights into the empath's personal and collective journey through the exploration of these dreamscapes. The empath gains a deeper understanding of the forces that shape their experience, and they are able to access the wisdom that lies within their unconscious. In their interactions with others, the empath often finds themselves in the role of counselor or confidant, individuals to whom others turn in times of need. This role is a reflection of the empath's inherent ability to provide comfort and support, to hold space for others in a way that is both nurturing and empowering. Yet, it is a role that must be navigated with care, as the empath must also attend to their own needs and boundaries to avoid becoming overwhelmed by the emotional demands placed upon them. As the empath navigates the delicate balance between self and other, they learn to cultivate practices of self-care and protection, to establish boundaries that safeguard their well-being. These practices are essential for maintaining balance and ensuring that the empath can continue to offer their gifts to the world without becoming depleted. This balance is achieved through the cultivation of self-care practices, such as mindfulness and meditation, which allow the empaths to ground themselves and to maintain their sense of equilibrium. The empath's journey is a microcosm of the larger human quest for meaning and connection. Their experiences reflect the universal struggle to reconcile the dualities of light and shadow, self and other, vulnerability and strength. As we seek to understand the empath, we are invited to turn inward, to examine our own relationship with empathy, and to consider how we might cultivate a more compassionate and inclusive world. In conclusion, the empath serves as a beacon of possibility, illuminating the path toward a more compassionate and integrated world. Their journey is a testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the transformative power of empathy. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, we are invited to embrace our own potential for growth and connection, to honor the sacredness of our inner and outer worlds, and to journey forward with an open heart and a curious mind. Let us celebrate the empath's journey and strive to create a world where their gifts are recognized and valued as vital to the harmony and well-being of all. As we proceed further into the exploration of the empath's existence, we are invited to consider their unique role as mediators between the visible and invisible realms. The empath stands at the intersection of the tangible and the ethereal, a place where the boundaries of perception expand to encompass the mysteries of the human condition. This liminal space is where the empath thrives, drawing upon their profound sensitivity to navigate the uncharted territories of emotion and intuition. The empath's capacity to feel deeply and to resonate with the emotional frequencies of others is akin to possessing an inner compass that guides them through the complexities of life. This innate ability allows the empath to perceive the subtleties of human interaction, to discern the unspoken truths that dwell beneath the surface of everyday exchanges. It is a gift that enables them to transcend the superficial and to engage with the deeper currents of meaning and connection that flow through the collective psyche. In this journey, the empath is called to embrace the archetype of the wanderer, a figure who embodies the spirit of exploration and discovery. The wanderer is not bound by the constraints of convention, but instead ventures into the unknown with an open heart and a curious mind. For the empath, this archetype serves as a reminder of the importance of remaining open to new experiences and perspectives, to continually seek out the wisdom that lies beyond the familiar. The path of the empath is one of continuous evolution, a process that involves shedding the layers of conditioning and expectation that obscure their true essence. This journey of self-discovery is not linear, but rather a spiraling dance of growth and transformation, where the empath learns to integrate the disparate aspects of their being into a coherent whole. It is a process of becoming where the empath embraces the fullness of their humanity and the divine spark that resides within. In the quiet moments of reflection and introspection, the empath engages in a dialogue with their inner world, a conversation that is rich with symbolism and metaphor. This dialogue is facilitated through the exploration of dreams, where the empath encounters the archetypal figures and motifs that populate the unconscious. Dreams serve as a sacred space of revelation, offering insights into the empath's personal and collective journey and illuminating the path towards greater self-awareness and understanding. The empath's ability to connect with others on a deep emotional level positions them as natural healers and guides, individuals who possess the capacity to facilitate transformation and growth. However, this role also requires the empath to maintain a delicate balance between giving and receiving, to ensure that their own needs are not overlooked in their quest to support others. This balance is achieved through the cultivation of self-care practices that nourish the soul and replenish the spirit, allowing the empaths to continue their work with vitality and joy. As we consider the empath's place within the broader tapestry of society, we are reminded of the importance of creating environments that honor and nurture their gifts. This requires a collective commitment to valuing emotional intelligence and to fostering a culture of empathy and understanding. It calls for a re-evaluation of our societal narratives, one that recognizes the empath's contributions as essential to the well-being and harmony of the collective. The empath's journey invites us to reflect on our own capacity for empathy and to consider how we might cultivate a more compassionate and inclusive world. It challenges us to look beyond the surface and to engage with the deeper truths that unite us as human beings. This exploration is a call to action, an invitation to embrace our shared humanity and to recognize the potential for growth and transformation that lies within each of us. In conclusion, the empath stands as a beacon of possibility, a reminder of the power of the human spirit to transcend the limitations of the ego and to embrace the deeper truths of the soul. Their journey is a testament to the resilience and courage that define the human experience a celebration of the interconnectedness of all beings. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, let us honor their role as guides and healers, and strive to create a world where their gifts are recognized and valued as integral to the fabric of our shared existence. Continuing our exploration of the empath's journey, we must turn our gaze to the intricate dance between the conscious and the unconscious. A dance that the empath navigates with an innate grace. This ability to traverse the boundaries of awareness allows the empath to act as a mediator between the known and the unknown, the seen and the unseen. It is a role that requires both courage and vulnerability, as the empath must be willing to confront the shadows and illuminate the hidden recesses of the psyche. The empath's sensitivity is often perceived as a double-edged sword, a gift that brings both insight and challenge. On one hand, it enables them to connect deeply with others, to offer understanding and compassion in a world that often feels fragmented and disconnected. On the other hand, it can leave them susceptible to the emotional turmoil of those around them, a burden that requires careful management and self-care. This duality reflects the empath's archetypal role as the wounded healer, a figure who derives their strength and wisdom from their own experiences of suffering and healing. In their pursuit of balance, empaths often turn to the practice of mindfulness, a discipline that encourages presence and awareness in the moment. Through mindfulness, the empath learns to observe their thoughts and emotions without judgment, to cultivate a sense of inner peace amidst the chaos of external stimuli. This practice serves as an anchor, grounding the empath in their own reality and allowing them to engage with the world from a place of centeredness and clarity. The empath's journey is also deeply intertwined with the concept of the self, the totality of the psyche that encompasses both the conscious and unconscious realms. For the empath, the path towards self-realization involves the integration of these disparate elements, a process that requires self-reflection and introspection. It is a journey of individuation where the empath comes to understand their true nature and purpose, free from the constraints of societal expectations and conditioning. Dreams play a pivotal role in this process, offering the empath a glimpse into the hidden dimensions of their inner world. In dreams, the empath encounters symbolic representations of their fears, desire, and aspirations, as well as the archetypal figures that guide them on their path. These nocturnal visions provide valuable insights and guidance, helping the empath to navigate the complexities of their journey and to uncover the deeper truths that lie within. In the realm of relationships, the empath's ability to connect on an emotional level often draws others to them, creating opportunities for profound intimacy and understanding. However, this closeness can also present challenges, as the empath must learn to protect their own energy and to set boundaries that prevent them from becoming overwhelmed. This balance is essential for maintaining healthy relationships and for ensuring that the empath can continue to offer their gifts without becoming depleted. As we consider the empath's contribution to the collective, we are reminded of the transformative power of empathy and compassion. The empath serves as a catalyst for change, challenging us to to examine our own behaviors and beliefs and to embrace a more inclusive and compassionate worldview. Their presence invites us to reflect on the interconnectedness of all beings and to recognize the potential for healing and growth that lies within each of us. In conclusion, the empath's journey is one of profound significance, a testament to the resilience and courage that define the human experience. Their capacity for empathy and understanding offers a vision of hope and possibility, a reminder that we are all connected by the shared threads of our humanity. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, let us honor their role as guides and healers and strive to create a world where their gifts are recognized and valued as integral to the fabric of our shared existence. Let us walk the path of empathy with open hearts and curious minds, ever mindful of the beauty and complexity of the human soul. As we delve even deeper into the intricate psyche of the empath, we are drawn to the delicate interplay between the individual and the collective consciousness. The empath exists as a conduit, channeling the emotional undercurrents that weave through the human experience. Their ability to perceive and absorb these energies is not merely a passive act, but an active engagement with the very essence of what it means to be human. It is a profound communion with the world that transcends the limitations of the physical senses and taps into the deeper vibrations of existence. The empath's journey is marked by a continual oscillation between the realms of personal introspection and collective engagement. It is a journey that requires them to confront the complexities of their own emotions, while simultaneously embracing the broader spectrum of human feeling. This dual focus allows the empath to serve as a mirror, reflecting the emotional truths of others back at them, often prompting a transformative process of self-recognition and healing. At the heart of the empath's experience lies the archetype of the alchemist, a figure who seeks to transform not only themselves, but the world around them. This transformation is not a simple act of change, but a profound process of transmutation, where the empath seeks to elevate the base emotions of fear, anger, and pain into the higher states of love, compassion, and understanding. This alchemical process is not without its challenges, as the empath must navigate the dense fog of human emotion with care and precision, ever mindful of the shadows that lurk within. In their quest for transformation, the empath often encounters the archetypal figure of the shadow, a representation of the repressed and unacknowledged aspects of the psyche. The shadow embodies the parts of ourselves that we deny or hide, the fears and desires that we are reluctant to confront. For the empath, engaging with the shadow is a necessary part of their journey, as it allows them to integrate these hidden aspects and to achieve a greater sense of wholeness. The empath's ability to engage with the shadow is not only a personal endeavor, but a collective one as well. By acknowledging and integrating their own shadows, empaths contribute to the healing of the collective unconscious, helping to dissolve the barriers that separate us from one another. This process of integration is a form of spiritual alchemy, where the empath becomes a catalyst for change, facilitating the transformation of the collective psyche. In the realm of creativity, the empath finds a powerful outlet for expressing the depth and breadth of their emotional experience, whether through art, music, writing, or other forms of creative expression. The empath channels their insights and emotions into tangible forms that resonate with others. This creative process is an essential component of the empath's journey, as it allows them to externalize their inner world and to share their unique vision with the collective. The empath's creative expression serves as a bridge between the personal and the universal, offering a glimpse into the shared experiences that unite us all. It is through this expression that the empath is able to communicate the ineffable, to articulate the unspoken truths that dwell within the human heart. In doing so, they invite others to embark on their own journeys of self-discovery and transformation, fostering a sense of connection and community that transcends the boundaries of the individual. As we reflect on the empath's journey, we are reminded of the importance of fostering environments that support and nurture their gifts. This requires a collective commitment to valuing emotional intelligence and to creating spaces where empathy and creativity are celebrated rather than suppressed. It calls for a re-evaluation of our cultural narratives, one that recognizes the empath's contributions as vital to the well-being and harmony of the collective. In conclusion, the empath stands as a beacon of hope and possibility, a testament to the transformative power of empathy and creativity. Their journey is a celebration of the interconnectedness of all beings and a reminder of the potential for healing and growth that lies within each of us. As we continue to explore the mysteries of the empathic experience, let us honor their role as guides and healers and strive to create a world where their gifts are recognized and valued as integral to the fabric of our shared existence. Let us walk the path of empathy with open hearts and curious minds, ever mindful of the beauty and complexity of the human soul.